Good morning, Hoover Math and Science Academy students and staff. Hi, this is Saiti, coming to you live from the WHVR studio. Today is Wednesday, October 3rd, 2018. The weather today in Schaumburg will be 86 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Now please stand and join us in saying our nation's pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In sports, the Cubs lost last night against the Rockies with a score of 1-2. They had a great season. Today's announcements are Smentals and Sments are back. Come down at your lunchtime to buy some. There will be PBIS assemblies in the gym throughout the day. Band and orchestra t-shirt forms are due tomorrow to Miss Young. Now please leave a message from Mrs. Rosenblum and Mrs. Ingram.
Good morning, Hoover Math and Science Academy students. Happy Wednesday. I have two examples today of how the Hoover staff and students are in fact shining brighter together. My first one actually came when I was in a classroom yesterday, 5th grade. There was the most amazing math conversation happening. A student was actually at the board and describing how he had solved a problem. And the best part was the rest of the class was listening to what he was saying, but also offering alternative ideas. It turned out that there were two very different ways that students had solved the problems. They not only were able to get the correct answer both ways, but they were able to compare the way that they solved the problem and had a great conversation. So that group definitely was shining brighter because of the collective and collaborative work that they did. My second example of shining brighter together was actually student-led conference preparation. I have seen some fantastic things happening in 4th grade where the students were actually practicing what they were going to say with their parents, and other students were helping them shine brighter by being the parent. They took on that role and gave their student feedback. One of my favorite things that a student talked about was how it sometimes really feels kind of awkward when your parents are there and you're talking and then your parents are sort of just sitting there. So she came up with some great ways to change that feeling of awkwardness. And so for her, it included asking a question to her parents. After she shared some of her work, she then prepared a question she would ask them. Or the second thing she did, she had a special activity that she had done, and she was going to give her parents, it was an activity where you had to drop something and catch it. She was even going to give her parents a chance to try that brief activity so they would get to experience it too. Great job shining brighter together.
Awesome stories. And just a reminder, we can't wait to see you today at your assemblies. Please remember the expectations that you're sitting all the way down at your bottom, your eyes are forward on the speaker, and you have your listening ears on. I love how you guys cheer each other on, but when it's time to be listening to the teachers, make sure you're doing that. I can't wait to see you today. All right, stay classy, Hoover.
Thank you, Mrs. Ingram and Mrs. Rosenblum. Today is National Techies Day. Have you ever thought about a career in technology? Have a whirly windy Wednesday.